What is going on YouTube? Wallace Walrus playing Metal Gear Survive. I've literally just downloaded this and I am actually just starting right now, so everything you see is me just starting up because God knows what will happen. So I guess this is Mother Base after the aftermath of the beginning of the first one. Of Phantom Pain, I should say, sorry. My question is, how do you get to that weird world?
All right, let's get started.
And this is only a few days after Cypher, so... Or the attack from Cypher, so...
But let
Holy
us pray
shit.
that they who travel the depths of hell will this time reach paradise.
This is the next one.
No, not this one.
Oh shit, it's Lawrence Fishburne.
Close, but not quite.
What the hell are they doing with all those bodies?
Well, sir.
Let me see that.
Always gotta do Jamie. Jimmy!
Are you sure that this is the one, sir?
Yeah. Thanks. Good to see you again. Forgive me for what I'm about to do.
You okay? Get yourself together.
Is that Miller? Oh, this is the 13 years or whatever after this, or before the whole Nexus Phantom Pain. Goddamn. I guess I'm one of the soldiers that make it. Is there really a difference?
I need cover! Give me cover! Need cover! Cover me! Cover me! Cover me! Cover me! Cover me!
Gotta have some kind of scarring on his face. It's not like when I played Fallout and made scarred face Fat Man. Actually, it's kind of thing that I gotta play that more often.
the key to everything.
But if I'm dead, then how exactly am I the key to everything?
Signal acquired. Collecting the package.
Leave it
This
in Metal
is
Gear Solid to
practically an
have
obsession with
fucking
you.
mass amounts of cutscenes.
Soon, you'll have faith in this one, too. This soldier is the traveler we've been waiting for. The one who will bear the punishment for our having strayed from the paths of righteousness.
You do like your poetic turns of phrase, don't you? But I'm not in the mood for them. I'll get straight to the point. I read the report. This one's infected.
Yes. Which is what put the subject in suspended animation.
What?
But it won't be long before that ends.
And then a threat to mankind becomes reality.
That won't be the case.
Why not?
I told you, this soldier is a traveler. A traveler who is going to enter the gates of hell for us.
What a ridiculous... Are you serious? After how long it's been since we've heard from the Corps? With the energy we have left, we don't even know if anyone we send would make it through. And you want to risk the fate of the section on this? An infected?
That is why this one is the perfect candidate. This soldier cannot live in our world anymore. To put it another way, no one is more qualified to carry out a mission on the other side. Am I wrong? There's one other advantage that no one else has. Look at the left arm.
It's just an arm.
That arm was lost 6 months ago when it was severed.
What?
And yet, it regenerated. A result of the infection-stimulating tissue growth. Nothing we haven't seen before. Except this time, we're talking about human tissue. Evidence of remarkable adaptation against the infection. With the dead running rampant on the other side, this one is more than capable of responding to the threats there. 1943, Philadelphia. Teleportation. That experiment gave us our first glimpse of the future. Now this soldier can give us everything we've been after ever since.
All we've done is continue to fail, including 6 months ago. We cannot take a chance on ideas with no basis in reality.
There is a basis for this. Those who have descended to hell are able to see further than others, Gruen.
So
Another one of
now
your
in this,
prophecies.
there's hell.
Enough of that nonsense.
Perfect.
My proposal will bring glory to the section and to you. You intend to use this one as a test subject in the future, don't you? But any result of those efforts would be trivial. If this mission succeeds, the rewards will be immeasurable. Think of the research and how it's stagnated. Better yet, this could lead directly to the power that unites the world.
I'll get the section on board. After all, you acting on your own authority would be unforgivable. I'll give you instructions in due course. Until then, do not take matters into your own hands.
But you probably will.
Don't take matters into my own hands, huh? How blissfully unaware they are. The future is in my hands.
And this is how the Matrix began. Hey, it's Beyond Two Souls. God damn, how many cutscenes is this gonna be in the beginning? I'll fucking kill something. Okay. Why is there blue shit everywhere?
You
What
made
the
it
fuck
through
is
the
that?
gates of hell. You're now standing in Dite, the world beyond the wormholes. Abandon all hope from here on, not to mention fear and doubt. Your Beatrice is waiting up ahead. Better get going. As I mentioned in the briefing, first order of business is to head for base camp. You'll need to procure all weapons and equipment on site for this mission. Same goes for food. To enter the gates of hell, you had to shed everything. I'm monitoring your status over comms via the wormhole. Oh, guess I never introduced myself. Call me Good Luck. Not a bad name for the pilot of this ship, huh? Your life is low. That's to be expected, though. You just came out of suspended animation. But if your life runs out, you'll just be another one of them. Keep an eye on it. Gotta go up and over. And watch your step. Base camp is still a ways ahead.
No. God damn, it's been a while since I've played any fucking Metal Gear Solid.
Base camp is beyond those ruins. Now go. Your journey's just getting started.
Don't move!
Hey.
Hands up! Back away from him! Your gear? A Mother Base survivor? Hey, you okay? What did you do to him?
Okay. Seems splendid. assuming they're like zombies and I have to shoot them in the head.
That's a wanderer, resident of D-Tech. Use the weapon you picked up to eliminate it. The gunfire will probably attract it. Better move quick. It's up to you whether you take them on or go alone.
Well, that was just great. This game don't look like it's gonna be easy. Well, that sucks.
That luck of yours rubs off on me. I just had to shoot my brothers. I'm not gonna die here, that's for sure.
Say that now.
I've got a long list of questions for you. What are those things? Where are we? What happened to my unit? Tell me.
I'll answer your questions.
Who are you?
The man you're talking to. If you need a name, call me G. And you? What do I call you?
Name's Reeve.
Of course.
What's so funny?
Nothing, forget it. Now, as promised, let me answer your other questions.
I get it, cause he's that'd be Reeves, Keanu Reeves, and he's fucking.
The monsters
Maybe
you
that's it.
encountered are called Wanderers. I'll spare you the details, but they were once human like you and I, until they were infected by some unknown life form, which turned them into what you saw. And you were in a world destroyed by Wanderers. Welcome to D-Day. It exists in a dimension separate from your own.
Unknown life form? Separate dimension?
This is no joke. Whether you believe me or not, look around you. Clearly you realize the predicament you're in. Which brings me to this. I want to give you an opportunity to work with us. Do that, and I'll make sure you have a ticket out of there. We're your only lifeline. Surely you're not gonna turn that down.
For the love of God, I hope to God we're not fighting for Cypher.
When this is over, I'm gonna send you to hell myself.
I like that answer. Now, as before, head through those ruins to base camp. How you go about that is up to you and the captain.
Captain? You mean this clown?
Yes.
You have an objection? We're the ones who went there to complete a mission in the first place. I didn't think you would have a problem taking orders from some...
Alright, whatever. Okay, I've got an idea. Like Good Luck said, we need to head to this base camp. But we have to make sure we don't bring any of those things with us. Luckily, I have some C4 an engineer in my unit was carrying. More than enough to bring this place down. I'll go plant the C4. Meanwhile, you get on out of here and secure... Alright, let's get this show on the road. Don't you run...
Yeah, sure, why not? I'll try not
It'll
to.
be good to have around. But for now, you're not gonna leave without a weapon, are you? Craft something out of the materials around you. All sorts of things wash up in D-Day from other dimensions. Some of them will help you complete your mission, so go on, don't be shy. Finders keepers, right?
What are you doing? Go secure our escape route.
Yeah, 1 second, asshole.
You've got what you need. Now go ahead and craft the weapon. Simple barricade shouldn't be that hard to destroy. Try out that weapon you crafted.
Whatever. Little sneaky, maybe. Oh, of course it sees us.
Another wanderer. Avoid all unnecessary combat. We know that wanderers can see as well as hear. If you enter their field of vision or make a loud noise, that's when they attack. Stay low and move slowly. When you sense an enemy, information about them appears on the threat ring. You'll know their status and in which direction they're located. Take advantage of this to avoid any unwanted attention. Eliminate them when Wait. There's a wanderer up ahead, too. You'll need to eliminate it. You can put a wanderer out of commission by destroying the crystallized area on its back. Sneak up on it from behind and take it out with your knife. trick. Keep moving.
Dun, 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 dun. I like that this game actually has like the tactical features of Metal Gear Solid, but it's almost technically like a zombie game. Because I mean, technically, they're mindless fucking psychopathic things that just want to kill you.
See that ladder? Climb it. Base camp is just ahead. This is Reeve. The C4's planted. Making my way out now.
Making my way out town, walking fast, sneaking past. Run! That's base camp? Seriously? That? Oh. Oh. Oh, excuse me. So it's another dimension. Does that mean, like, in this universe, instead of the vocal virus, it is whatever this virus is, and just... I don't know what to say. I guess in this universe, it just... I don't know. I can't even imagine what the fuck is going on, really. I gotta get the fuck out of here! Now I wonder if you're actually ever gonna figure out exactly what caused this bump. That's the main curiosity. Does it seem like a huge Metal Gear Solid fan? Was the cipher that did this was just a random act of fucking God knows what, or just what happened? Super Punch! Oh, so Reeves, I get if that was Reeves, it looked like him, but I guess Reeves has been in there since the beginning.
All right. Revival went A-okay. I know you've just woken up and you're probably wondering what the hell's going on, but we're short on time. I'll give you the gist of things while we wait for the wormhole digger to finish starting up. Okay. So, basically, I'm going to be sending you to another dimension.
Basically.
Yeah, I'm sure you have plenty of questions, but I haven't got time to answer them. Just listen to me. Take a look at this photo. 1968. South Vietnam. It was taken in a town in the north by a journalist accompanying American forces. He took it right before he was killed. Killed by the thing in this photo. And that thing used to be human. Don't believe me? In the section, we have a name for humans that have turned into these monsters. We call them Wanderers. They get infected by this life form we've yet to fully understand. And they end up like that. Wanderers are extremely ferocious. They attack anyone they see indiscriminately. But the worst part is, even when you destroy a Wanderer, the life form that infected the person doesn't die. If we don't do something about them, before we know it, there will be enough of them to destroy the human race. Fortunately for us, back then they appeared in a part of Vietnam where American forces were fighting. That meant we were able to send in a team, in amongst our boys, to wipe them out fast. We got every last one of them. We made the operation look like one of the massacres that occurred throughout the country. Of course, there's a reason the section was able to detect their presence. We've known about this life form for decades now, and about the world it comes from. While it looks a lot like ours, it's populated by Wanderers. It's like a vision of hell. We at Wardenclyffe section first observed a wormhole to this other world about 30 years ago. We've studied them ever since. The reason being, we can extract energy from Wanderers. We call it Kuban energy. We're talking about a massive energy source. One that could very well shift the balance of power in the world. As you know, 6 months ago, an enormous wormhole appeared over Mother Base when XOF attacked you. That event enabled us to obtain the coordinates of their world. So for the first time since our research began, we sent out a manned expedition team, the Charon Corps. But we lost all contact with the Corps a while back. Our assumption is they're all dead. You'll have 2 mission objectives. First, recover the research data the Charon Corps left behind and gather Kuban energy. Second, rescue any Corps survivors you come across. I'm aware that ideally we'd be sending a team that's fully equipped for this kind of mission, but there's no time for that. Not with the Hound of Hell after us.
So you're telling me
Plus, with the energy we have at the moment, the wormhole will only be able to transport one person. You'd rather sit this one out? Sorry, but you don't get a choice. The reason being, you're already infected with that life form I was telling you about. And if you don't want to turn into one of those things, you better do what I tell you.
Of course.
The Charon Corps' research data should include information on a way to prevent a person from turning into a Wanderer. Looks like the digger's ready. When you arrive on the other side, start by heading for the base camp that the Corps used. I'll be issuing all instructions by radio. Guess I'll see you in hell. Good luck, Captain.
So it's kind of like any other like movie or video game where there's an infection something or some crazy fucking thing that we could use for fucking energy for, I guess in this instance. But I bet you the minute we get it and it comes back to this world, it is going to somehow screw up and turn into some world crisis thing. I mean, that's a given because that's in like, well, it could be different, but you know, like in every book, movie, video game, anything that any kind of story like this, when some organization wants it, they're gonna turn, they end up gonna be evil, and they're gonna use it for power, blah 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 blah. But who knows? I ain't talking shit yet. Just a theory. Just a theory. I'm infected. So since I'm infected, is there like a certain time limit I have for the game? Or is it just straight up figure this shit out? Because they did it with Majora's Mask, and I mean, it was a good
Looks
game,
like you
but...
lost them. That's base camp, you can see from there. Make your way to his location.
I'm all right. I can make it on my own.
Oh, how convenient, there's a staircase.
Life forms detected. Waking from emergency sleep mode.
Is that the Ada
Rebooting.
thingy, or Emma, or... I forget what name that is.
Standalone Operational Support Program, Virgil AT-9, reboot complete. It has been 34 days, 9 hours, 12 minutes, and 2 seconds. Commencing debrief.
Take a closer look. They aren't with the Karen Corps.
I detect a device on you. Connect it to me.
Sure, why not?
Line of communications with section authenticated.
Personal data acquired. Welcome aboard Karen's boat, Captain.
Why don't I begin by introducing myself? I am Standalone Operational Support...
Monsters, now a talking machine.
No need to be surprised. She was originally the Charon Corps support AI. They were scheduled to rendezvous there.
Internal database voice print match. It's been a long...
It sure has, Virgil. Sorry to spring this on you so soon, but I'd like to give you a new mission. You can find the details in the captain's file. Well, this was unexpected. The wormhole's closing as I speak. Probably have to plan to thanks for this. Virgil, you take over as the captain's mission support.
Good luck's gotta go dark. Hope we'll be alright.
Do not worry. I will assume the role of the captain's mission support.
We've downloaded mission information from the device you connected. According to this information, the Karen Corps has already ceased its activities.
The captain's mission is to recover the Corps' data and gather Kuban energy. The mission also includes exploring Dite and rescuing...
So, the two of you are talking to each other. What's the deal with that?
That reason is unknown. Originally, when I was participating in the Karen Corps' operations, he didn't exist. What I deduce from this is he is a personality created out of necessity amid the unforeseen situation that forced me to enter emergency sleep mode.
And what might that unforeseen situation be?
Unknown. When it occurred, all data I acquired while supporting the Corps was...
And what exactly do you know?
We're AIs designed to offer special operations support. I imagine we'll be able to provide you and the captain with...
Alright, so why don't you start being useful? I don't know the first thing about this place, or the monsters here.
This world is located on the other end of a wormhole, or a distortion in space-time. For convenience, we call it... We've learned in the course of our investigation that DT's environment is very similar to that of Earth.
However, it is decisively different from Earth in factors such as the presence of wanderers and the dust.
Dust?
The dust is a mist-like substance, made up of micro-sized particles of unknown composition. It covers the greater part of DT. It is extremely toxic to humans, and without some form of counter...
How do we get back to our world?
There is a way, though this is not currently possible.
Why not?
To return home, we need to activate a device called the Digger, which is capable of generating large wormholes.
The Karen Corps intended to use the Digger to return home, so it's highly likely that the data you will recover will
Looks like my only way out of here is to help you with this. Let's split up to look. Just...
If I may be so forward, the captain should probably be the one doing the searching.
Go fuck yourself.
Mr. Reeve, sir. I detect in you localized hyperthermia, most likely caused by severe inflammation. I do not recommend staying on your feet.
You can read me like a book, huh?
Well, I think we have a plan. Let's get started. It's going to be a long road, but remember, Captain, a journey of 1,000 miles wasn't built in a day.
I think the expression is either a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, or Rome...
Is that so?
Sorry, Captain. Looks like the accident did a number.
Thank God. Could I please get the playing now?
Before you begin your mission in earnest, let's go over some basics. Open your iDroid. Unlike us, you humans need food and water to live.
Be sure to eat or drink when you become hungry or thirsty.
Speaking of which, let's find you something to eat. Open your iDroid's map screen. The map displays terrain you yourself have visited. As we've lost the data the Corps collected, you'll have to map unexplored terrain yourself.
In areas where we can support you, the map will also show your current position. However, this does not apply outside of these areas. There, you'll have to study the lay of the land to figure out where you are.
The situation report informs you of the current situation. At the moment, you need to secure food and water. Information is added to the report as the situation warrants, so be sure to check it on a regular basis. Now, let's get back to finding food and water. We've detected a place with usable resources. Begin by heading there. We've marked their predicted location on the map. Place a guide marker.
You've placed a guide marker. Just like this, you can set your destination to wherever you like.
You've arrived at the objective. Now hunt an animal to obtain food. Pay attention to your stamina. You should rest before you're out of gas. to base camp for now.
Allow us to introduce another feature, the use of stamps. Placing a stamp on the map allows you to make a note of a place you've visited.
This completes your first mission. I've detected a new memory board. Sync with me to update your iDroid's data.
What was this?
We just went over some basics, but this was time well spent. After all, this knowledge will be indispensable to surviving this.
May the rest of the mission go. Now then, on to
The Corps set up observation posts around DTED. Accumulate.
We detected a memory board during your exploration earlier. Captain, during your exploration earlier, we detected a memory board left behind by the Karen Corps. However, at the same time, we also detect a large number of wanderers in that area. It's highly likely that when you go to retrieve the board, you're going to have to fight for it. You should craft units that will aid you in taking on multiple enemies.
When you craft a weapon, you can equip it off the bat, or send it to the storehouse.
All right then, go and retrieve the memory board. I've marked its predicted location on the map. Check it on your iDroid.
the fuck, dude? I don't know how to actually do this. I wasn't paying attention. Get some more shit real quick and then we'll go.
I detect that you're hungry. Your mission requires that you look after yourself, Captain.
Eating raw meat is dangerous. Doing so will make you sick, so be sure to cook it properly.
Okay, so where the fuck do I gotta go?
Just a moment. There are crystals nearby.
You can extract Kuban energy from those Kuban crystals. One of your mission objectives is to gather this type of energy. If you come across crystals while you're out exploring, be sure to gather as many as you can. Your iDroid will tell you how much Kuban energy you currently have.
I detect a memory board nearby. When facing off against a horde of wanderers, utilize defense units you have crafted, such as fences, to attack from a protected position and maintain the upper hand.
It's possible to use workflows to summon units to your location as well.
The game seems pretty decently easy once you get the hang of it. I mean, I'm probably still gonna be pissed off half the time, but I guess we'll see. We'll see.
Data acquired from memory board. I will analyze it. Return to base camp. You're approaching the weight limit of what you can carry. At this rate, it'll impact your activities, so be careful.
When you return to base camp, the map screen is updated.
We analyze your travel log.
Time to analyze the data. Please synchronize your iDroid with me here.
Yeah, I started my channel a few months ago, honestly. But, yeah, for the most part. so now that's how I do that shit. Cool, 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 cool.
The data on the memory board you obtained becomes available to us when you connect the board to us. Let's go ahead and take a look at the data on it. Analysis complete. The board contains research data on Dite, primarily on Wanderers and Kuban energy, as well as operational records. You can...
So that's part one of the Captain...
No. The data that was recovered is only part of the entire record. To recover all of the data, further expeditions will be required. But on these expeditions, please be ever more careful. This world may...
And for a machine, you're pretty damn vague. Did you learn...
After connecting with the memory board, part of our internal According to this data, the Karen core was more than equipped to handle the Wanderers.
And how'd the unit get wiped out?
Unknown. The data we recovered didn't shed any light on...
With more data, our memory may be fully restored.
With the additional information available to me, I've detected multiple
new memory boards. The details are available in the situation report.
Captain, there is something I have to tell you.
Memory data successfully restored. New equipment can be developed. Craft the wormhole collector. This is needed to carry out the remainder of your mission.
Alright, ladies and germs, I'm gonna probably end this video because I'm just gonna go hunting and shit for the time being to get some water and whatnot. But hope you liked the first part of this, and I will definitely make more videos, probably after I go hunting. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, and leave them comments, whatever you like to say. Deuces.